Alright guys, and welcome to this video. In this video, we are going to see that what is the difference between the responses that we get from Perplexity and ChatGPT. Okay, so let us try to focus it on writing part first. Okay, and okay, so we are writing this, that is preventing the spam phone calls, right? So we are writing something on this. Okay, so okay G. Now what we have got, so see, let's first see the difference. Okay, so search images, I can simply click on search images and it has given me the search images, right? So yes, these are certain images which it is giving me from the Google, right? That is something which is missing in Chat GPT, right? So I cannot do this part in Chat GPT. Okay, the first thing first, if you want to generate an image, yes, it can generate an image, but it is again a paid version. So yes, of course, now I cannot do it. Okay, so perfect. It is giving me an answer that preventing spam calls can be frustrating challenge, but there are several effective strategies and all those things. Let us ask the same question to ChatGPT. Okay, to combat spam calls, register or something. Yeah, so it is giving me the output, but can you see it is much slower than Perplexity, right? The Chat GPT was much slower than Perplexity. Why? Why? As I told you, ChatGPT is focused more on a conversational style, tone friendly thing. Then it comes your what to put in, what not to put in, and all those things. And it has more detailed answer, whereas Perplexity does not have all these things. So it just gave me the result. Okay. If you want this to add on your space, you can add it to your space wherever you want to add. If you want to create a new space, you can create a new space as well, right, by clicking in over here, right? So yes. Okay, now if you want to ask any follow-up question, you can ask it from here. If you want to copy paste or like do whatever thing, you can do it from here. If you want to save it, you can bookmark it from here. Okay, so now in your library you can see preventing the spam phone calls, right? In your library you can see this, right? So I'll open the library and yes, I can see this thing very well. Okay, so and in your spaces right now will not find that. Okay, perfect. Now let's do some other thing. Brand similarity to Lululemon. Okay, what is this? I'm not sure. So yeah, see how fast, right? How fast it is giving me the outputs, right? How fast it is giving me the output. I'll copy this and I'll write same thing over here and let's see how slow output I'm getting. See, I have to wait. Yep, I'm waiting. See, right? So it has given me a slow response, whereas it has given me a fast response. Now let me show you one more difference, right? Over here, you will find the option to share this link, rewrite, copy, edit, or simply report, right? But when it comes to Chat GPT, I can read it aloud, right? It has option to read it, copy it, good response or bad response. This is the difference creator, right? If you remember, I told you ChatGPT can learn from its own, right? ChatGPT has ability to correct itself. ChatGPT has the ability for error detection. It has the ability to learn, right? So this is the difference creator. This is how it learns. If I mark it as a good response, right? So it will keep that thing in mind and it will learn, right? Okay, this type of responses are something which I prefer, right? So it will try to give me these types of responses. Okay, and then I can regenerate, and if I want to edit my query, I can edit my query from here and all those things, right? So these are certain differences which Perplexity and ChatGPT gives us. Now one more thing, if I this is the another difference. If I want to search for related videos, right, search videos it has an option over there that okay, whatever topic I'm just asking for, right? If you want to search for any kind of related images, any kind of videos, then you can simply click on over here and see here are certain videos. Now, what are these videos? What are these videos? These videos are the references, right? The Perplexity has given me certain answer, right? So the references from which it has taken, right? These are certain references which it has taken from. These videos are those references. Okay, if I click on here, then I can
Are you
simply
done paying
watch
over
this
a
video.
hundred
Okay,
dollars for a
okay, okay, right? So this is how this is how you can simply use this. If you want to search some images, yes, you can search that as well. So yes, these are certain images which it has taken reference from, and it has given me those links as well, right? Is it fine? Right? Perfect. Perfect. If I want to add anything, okay, these are the upload file wala part. Okay, let's not do that as of now. And ask any follow-up question, you can simply ask it over here. And if you want to ask follow-up question from here, you can do it over here as well. If you want to share this chat, you can simply go and where it is, yeah, share. Here it is a shared link. So yes, I'll just copy this link, and if I paste it anywhere, so yes, you can see it has completely pasted. If I paste it in incognito, yes, it will work. So yeah, it is working here as well, right? So this is how you can ask. This is the basically the major difference between Perplexity and ChatGPT. Now, as per me, if you are a beginner, then you might like this Perplexity. Why? Because it has more interactive UI, right? When it comes to ChatGPT is more or less just a text format, right? It's more or less just a text format, but it is, and when it comes to Perplexity, you have certain images over here, certain interactions over here as well, and the text in between and all those things, right? If you want to add it to a space, just I'll create a new space by the name called random search, and I can continue, and yes, it has added to my random search. Now suppose I want to ask something related to React. Okay, what is React? Okay, what is React? Let's see. Yes, it has given me a result. What is React and all those things. Now what I want to do, I want to add it to a space called my React wala space. So I have added that. Let us see a next thing. What is virtual DOM? Okay, so yes, again related to React. So again I will add it in my React space. Okay, perfect. Again I will ask something. Say what is Spring Boot? Okay, so what is Spring Boot? Okay ji. So let me add it to a space called a Spring Boot space. Okay, so now see, when it comes to spaces, okay, so anything that you have put it in your Spring Boot, see what is Spring Boot. So in your Spring Boot space, you will find only one question. So I have asked only one question related to Spring Boot, and I have marked it as a Spring Boot space, and only only in my only Spring Boot space, right? The space named Spring Boot. I have asked only one question, and I have put it in the Spring Boot space, so I can see one question, right? If I show you the other space, that is React, I should be able to see two questions over here. See, what is virtual DOM? What is React, right? So that is how it spaces works, right? So it groups together your categorize your prompts, right? Basically, it makes a category. Okay, if you want to invite a person, you can invite a person as well, right? So say I want to invite a person as such here. So yes, I can send an invite. So yes, it is invited, and yep, here comes the my ID, right? So this is my photo and all those things. So now I have invited this person, and if this person now searches something related to React, and this person puts it in my this workspace, right? Then his searches will reflect in my workspace, right? Let us show you. Let me show you. Okay, let me show you, right? So yeah, let me bring it over here. Let me show you Perplexity AI. Let me show you. Wait. So continue with Google. Perfect. In my spaces, as you can see, React is there, right? Now you can see React. Okay, you have been inviting. Okay, so accept. I will accept this invite, right? Okay, perfect. In my prompt I will add one more thing, say what are hooks in React. Okay, let's see what are hooks in React. And it is writing me a question, it is writing me a solution basically, not question. Yep. So now I'll simply add it to a space, say React, right? So now I have added in my React space. In my spaces, if I go to React, I can see what are hooks in React. So it is one question. Why one question? Because I have contributed only this question, right? But when I go over here, right? When I go over here, when I refresh this, okay, where is the contribution? Yeah, so over here I can see the contributor, where it is, where it is, where it is. Okay, 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 sorry, my bad. Actually, I have not opened a new thread, right? So, okay, let me tell you how to contribute, okay? So, basically, what you have to do is basically over here from the account which you have to contribute, okay? So, here you have to open a new thread, okay? Yeah, so see, what are hooks in React, right? So now what I'm doing, I am opening a new thread in this space, okay? So yes, when you open a new thread, okay, so then it will add that in your contributors, right, in your owners thread as well, okay? So these are like what are hooks in React. These are some resources which he has used, which Perplexity has used to give you this answer, right? So that is the advantage of using Perplexity, that it will always give you the sources, right, from where it is getting you the answer, right? So it will definitely give you these resources, okay? So now, okay, in my React, I have added this prompt, right? I have added this thread, right? So let's reload this and let's see if new thread is being added. Yes. So now my new thread is being added, right? What are hooks in React? So now if you want to add to space, so yes, now I can add to a space of React. Yes, again. So yes, it is now added to my React space. And now if I open a new thread over here, what are life cycle methods in React, right? So if I'm opening a new thread over here, so yes, it is giving me the answer, the sources from where it is getting the answer. And now if I go to my other account, so it will be visible over here as well, okay? Let me go to the spaces, React, and yes, see what are lifecycle methods in React. So this is being opened with my owner account, right? This is opened with the owner account and this is the contributor account. So it is indicating that what thread is being opened with what account, okay? So that is the major advantage of using the Perplexity, that it always gives you the resources, it always gives you the videos, images, and it has option to create these kind of beautiful spaces which you can share and all those things, right? So all right guys, so that is it about the Perplexity, the difference between Perplexity and your chat GPT. Okay, we'll meet you again in the new video with a new topic. Till then, thank you and bye bye.